welcome back to the show. Oh, lots of love for Ryan Gosling here tonight. Come on. Welcome back.
I always make sure my pants are not too tight before I come on your show, and then they're always too tight.
No.
This is too tight.
You can't get too tight, am I right, guys?
Oh, well, in that case.
Wait. That's not good. Now you're getting
it's not that kind of show.
No, it's too scandalous.
Unless
Too
it
scandalous.
is.
No! Ooh.
Congratulations, Juan.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Oh,
That was a great putt, right?
Come on.
That was unbelievable.
I mean,
Talented guy. I had no idea. We have so many talented athletes in the audience tonight.
do I get a hoodie?
Yeah, you have to borrow from Dwan.
All right, Dwan.
I have to talk to you about I'm Just Ken at the Oscars. Buddy, you were unbelievable. It was the best. That was awesome. It was giant. It's just what we all wanted. I mean, the level of pressure on there, when the Oscars ask you to perform, they call you and they go, would you want to do I'm Just Ken? Do you immediately go, yeah, I have to do this, or no?
100% no.
You're like, please don't make me do this.
Yes.
I already did it in the movie, and I'm...
You can. There's a lot of ways that can go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's live,
Yeah.
But man, you came out and you crushed it. I mean, you had Dancer, you had like Busby Berkeley moves, you had Mark Ronson, you had Slash. Everything was unbelievable. And you pulled it off. I mean, it was one of the best performances. I'm just going to read a couple of reviews here, just real quick. GQ said Ryan Gosling's high camp I'm Just Ken was the greatest Oscar moment in years. Harper's Bazaar, Ryan Gosling brought the house down with his Oscars performance. Uprock said, damn it, Ryan Gosling is too handsome and talented to be such a charming little goofball. I didn't even know that one. And then the song I'm Just Ken jumped more than 2,000%. Charming little goofball. What's going on? I'm Just Ken jumped more than 2,000% in purchase immediately after the performance. Congratulations. That was well done.
Imagine the reviews I would have had if I'd had the roots.
Oh, no, I know. You wish. Next time, put it in a call. But here you are with Slash being super cool. You were telling me backstage that your daughters came to rehearsal. When they come see you do I'm Just Ken, do they go, oh, yeah, Daddy's fun. He's awesome.
Dad's Kenin again.
He's Kenin again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were they fans of the movie? I mean, they were probably with you during shooting as well, I guess.
They were. I mean, look, it was their, interest in Barbie and their disinterest in Ken that sort of started all of this.
Yeah.
And, they've just been, obviously, it's really been a team effort. And they were on the film, and they came to set when I filmed The Number, but there's also been, like, a lot of this has no context for them, it's just, like, a lot of fake tan stains around the house.
Yeah, if you take a nap on your couch, you're like, oops, yeah.
So I wanted them to come to the dress rehearsal just to give it some kind of context for what had been going on.
Yeah, because they're like still young. They're like 9 or 7.
7 and 9.
Yeah, yeah. So have they seen big concerts and shows yet?
No, that was it.
You're there first. That's fantastic to see Dad.
They know all the choreography better than I do, and
they do.
The songs. Oh my God, they're backstage, kind of like showing me that.
They're like dance moms, but they're the kids. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, go. Big smile, Dad. Big smile. Yeah. You're hosting Saturday Night Live this weekend, this Saturday, for the 3rd time. You're a great host. You're a great guest star as well.
I haven't slept in 3 days.
You haven't, I know, right? You got to stay up because
Help me.
It is live. You got to be up. You
Yep.
got to be awake. But I read somewhere that Greta Gerwig saw you on Saturday Night Live and said, "Oh, he's perfect for Ken." Like from a sketch that you did or something on Update you did.
Yeah, this Alex Moffat wrote this sketch called like Guy Who Just Joined Soho House or something.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, so you're this guy that just joined Soho House. Yeah.
And like the first line was like Sergeant Blackout reporting for booty.
Come on, that's a great line. Good job, Alex.
Alex Moffat.
That's a good line.
Who would have thought that Greta Gerwig was watching that going like, that's my Ken.
Yeah, and it was just perfect. And but now that you're back in the show 3rd time, are a little less
Thank
nervous.
you, Alex. You got me a job. Thank you.
Are you less nervous now doing it for the third time?
I'm more nervous.
You are.
Yeah.
You are.
Well, because now I know. Before I didn't know. Now I know.
Now you know what goes into it.
You know.
Oh yeah. Now you know. You're very John Lennon. Now you know what you don't know. It's so deep, yeah. But yeah, I guess you know what goes into it and all this stuff. But it's you're beloved up there, and they got great writers and good cast.
But I think I laugh too much, and I try not. I get
No.
people compare. They're always like you and Jimmy. Always laugh.
Oh no. Oh no, I can't help it. I'm bad.
How do you do? How do you not? I guess
so
you're not
bad.
the right person to ask. But is there?
No, I'm laughing right now. I can't stop laughing.
But how do you do it?
I don't, I'm the worst person. I feel so bad when I break in a sketch because I think it's funny. I go, this is really funny. And they're like, yeah, but you can't laugh. You're in the sketch. You can't laugh. I go, I know, I'm sorry. But I don't do it, you don't do it on purpose. That's the thing. Where you go,
No, but they take it very seriously, this comedy thing.
I know, but also they know when someone's a good sport and a good laugher, and they'll kind of go over the edge to make you laugh and break you. That's the problem between me and you, because we're easy laughers. So people like Will Ferrell attack us.
Yes.
They know that we're gonna laugh, and they just do something that will just make us laugh and break. We don't want to. You're not going in there going
Kate
for it.
McKinnon, she's.
Oh my gosh.
She's vicious.
That alien sketch?
Yeah, come on.
No, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I dare anyone to not.
No, I think you just go and do what you're doing. Whatever you're doing is working out pretty well for you. I think you're doing really good. So yeah, break a leg. This is gonna be good this time. I gotta talk about your new movie, The Fall Guy.
Yeah.
The Fall Guy. This is unbelievable. It's getting great reviews, by the way. Congrats on that.
Thanks.
It's got heart, it's got laughs, and action.
Mm-hmm.
Can you set it up for everyone?
Well, I think first and foremost, it's a love letter to the stunt community. You know, these are I like started on a kids TV show, Young Hercules, and I've had a kind of stunt double my whole life. And there's always been this weird thing where they come to set, they do all the hard stuff, they take the hits for you, they risk more than anyone, and then they disappear into the shadows, and everyone pretends that they were never there, and it was all you did it all, and it's just a very
You get all the credit.
You get all the credit.
You go, dude, you were
and
great
they
in
take
that.
all the hits, and it's a very strange dynamic.
It's interesting, yeah, it is.
So that stops here.
Yeah, that's right.
Enough of that.
That's right, stunts.
Enough of that.
We need you.
So this is a film about a stuntman. He's trying to help his ex-girlfriend, played by the incredible Emily Blunt.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever worked with Emily Blunt?
I've never worked with her before.
Oh my gosh, she's cool, man.
She's unflappable.
She really is.
She can't be flapped.
No. I think that's what that means. Yeah, I think that's what that means. Yeah, she can't be flapped.
She can do anything. There's nothing she can't do. She's incredible, and she's so like she's almost so chill. It's a problem. Like for instance. On set, we had this kind of monsoon in Australia, or it was something like that. I might be over-exaggerating, but it was a lot. So much rain that they evacuated the set.
Oh my God!
And some of the trailers were starting to float away, and I was like knee high, and I saw Emily's car was still out front of her trailer.
Yeah.
So I ran up to the trailer and I opened the door. I was like, Emily, you gotta go, and she was meditating.
Wow. Wow.
She had like headspace on and a little candle, and she was like, Ryan, I'll be fine.
and lifted the trailer up.
And I
with
was
her
like,
senses.
you're too chill.
You're too chill.
You're too zen, if
You're
that's
too
a thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you couldn't. Yeah, she is unflappable. Yeah, but you guys work great. She can't be flapped. No. This movie, though, you guys are. It's great chemistry, and I will say, obviously, you're hoping for it, but the stunts are incredible. In the
Thank you.
Fall Guy.
Records are broken.
Actually, is a record broken?
Yeah, the
Cannon rolls.
Yes, the record for most cannon rolls in a film ever, 8.5 rolls, is done by Logan Holiday in this film.
Can you explain to me what a cannon roll is?
Not very well.
Okay.
Cannon.
Is it like
bottom
flapping?
of the car,
It's like
it sends
flapping
this
around.
thing like top over. It's better. I do have a clip. May I show you?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
Can I show
really?
you this
It's a
record-breaking
behind-the-scenes
cannon
clip
roll?
of the stunt.
Okay.
Here's Ryan's stunt double, Logan Holiday, breaking the world record for most cannon rolls. Take a look at this.
Action!
I knew I did a lot of rolls. I had no idea how many, but I had a pretty good feeling that we did it.
Logan Holiday is being recognized by the Guinness World Record for most cannon rolls in a car.
Oh my God. Eight and a half rolls, and they planned on doing 8.5, or there's hope for the best?
The record was 7. It was held. It was in Casino Royale, and so he was shooting for 8.5 rolls.
Gosh. Here's what I thought was actually interesting: is like in the movie.
Yeah.
You get out of that role, and he hugs you.
Yeah. No, he straps me into the car for a stunt he's about to do. And then
It's really funny.
he breaks the record, and then he pulls me out of the car and pats me on the back for a stunt he just did.
It's so meta.
And in any other film, you would never know that, but in this you do. So that's why I love this film so much.
It's very meta. It's very funny. It's very well done. Everyone's gonna love it. You actually did some of your own stunts, and we're about to show one here. That including,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you want to set this clip up? Do you know which one this is?
Well, I have a fear of heights. And do you?
I do kind of, yeah.
What happens? What?
Like right now, I think I'm too high off the ground. Normally, I would sit here. Yeah, that's a bit like going
How does
up
it
here.
feel when it's happening to you?
I can't even really do those virtual goggles.
Yeah.
I go, whoa, you get queasy, and I go, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it, and so if I choose,
Yeah.
if I have my choice, I don't do it.
My body feels like it's turning to stone. And so they set this up at the beginning of the film where I have a long, almost like, I think it's like a 10-minute oneer. And I'm talking to people on set, and then I go up in an elevator, and we go up 12 stories. And then they drop me 12 stories at the end of the take. And I was so scared that you'll see in the clip, I put on sunglasses for no reason other than to hide the fear in my eyes.
See if you can see the fear of Ryan Gosling, everyone. Here is The Fall Guy. Take a look.
Imagine that. After this, you and I could both be on a beach somewhere in swimming costumes, drinking spicy margaritas, making bad decisions.
Okay, good to go.
Imagine that.
Okay, let's keep it locked up all around. Everyone quiet, please. You all right? Everybody sticking to ones? Doing the ones. Let's sit back. Go high on stunt. Going after the edge. Take up slug.
How we doing up there, Star?
Great, great. Here we go. Position down. Is that ones? Ready to drop the line for me?
And 3, 2, 1. Action! 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 Action!
Oh my God, buddy! Come on! Respect! Respect! That's what I'm talking about! Ryan Gosling, everybody, The Fall Guy, his theaters and IMAX, May 3rd. Check him out this weekend hosting Saturday Night Live. We'll be right back with Johnny Knoxville. Stick around.
Hey.